Okay, so I have two awesome hair hacks for you babes. I think these two hacks definitely work on all hair types. I know they work really great if you have thick, curly, wavy hair like myself. These are gonna work amazingly, but I definitely think these hacks are perfect for any type of hair texture. If you follow me on Instagram, then you're definitely aware of these two hacks because I'm always sharing stuff that I fall in love with quickly on Insta stories and Instagram and on my blog. So be sure to follow me on Instagram if you want to kind of stay up to date with what I'm up to and what I'm sharing, and check out my blog below. I'm always sharing some insights and thoughts, pretty profound thoughts I would say. I'm always trying to speak my truth and my love for fashion and easy beauty. So anyways, yes, these two hacks are amazing. I absolutely love, love, love them. And if you want to know what hacks I'm talking about, then keep watching. So first up, it's all about treating and conditioning your hair. And in 2018, I'm making it my goal to rock my curls a little bit more. These are my curls. I have touched them up a little bit because I have some super blonde pieces up in the front, and blonde on dry brunette thick hair tends to fry and break off, which is super annoying. But yeah, so I touch up the front pieces just to give it more life, but for the most part this is all natural. In order to bring these ringlets back, it's all about the conditioning. And I haven't found a deep conditioner. I haven't conditioned my hair as religiously as I am doing now because I never found one that I loved, that I absolutely loved. And then I was scrolling on Instagram, specifically watching Insta stories, and Justine Marjan shared a little response to somebody's question about using sesame oil for deep conditioning. And I thought, that's super crazy. I wonder if it really works. And my mom, being the chef that she is, our pantry is stocked. So I stole organic oil and it worked really well. So I just used that. I'm pretty sure it's good to stay with more organic and more natural sesame oil. I feel like sometimes there's a lot more additives and different ingredients that you probably don't need in your hair. So yeah, I went ahead and tried it. I kind of eyeballed the amount of oil. I think go depending on how thick your hair is or dry your hair is. I kind of went with a lot, but I really didn't need all of that much, so I totally recommend just eyeballing it. I warmed it up for about 35 seconds. I didn't make it too hot. I'm not too sure if the hotter the better, but I just warmed it up a bit and applied it to my hair and broke up my hair in a couple sections and just thoroughly applied it. And I was really impressed because my hair really absorbed this oil. A lot of the times when I do coconut or olive oil, it takes a lot of oil to absorb it, and then another annoying part is that it takes a couple washes to really wash it out. And I let the oil stay in for about 30 minutes. I've done it a bit longer. The longer you let it sit, I feel like the more conditioned your hair is. Yeah, so I let it sit, washed it out, and I was so impressed with my curls. I shared it all over Insta stories as it happened. I will share some clips right now. So the verdict on the sesame oil is look how it brought back curls. My hair feels super soft. There doesn't feel like any oil residue. I know a lot of oil, sometimes you still feel like you have oil in your hair. I don't know, I say try it. And yeah, I was just so impressed with it. So I highly, highly recommend using sesame oil. It's such a great deep conditioner. I honestly think this is a great oil treatment for all types of hair. I know it's worked on girls with straight hair. It's made their hair a lot more shiny, less frizzy. So I highly recommend this oil if you want less frizzy, more shiny. I highly recommend this oil treatment. Super easy, super affordable. It's organic and you're not bringing too many chemicals into your hair. I feel like when I use more chemicals or different products with so many different ingredients, my hair really dries out. Just, I hate the texture of it. So super impressed with this sesame oil. Love it. Come on. Alright, so now let's say you have an amazing blowout that you do not want to get rid of, and maybe you don't have time, you're running out of the house, you just want to make your hair last, but it's looking greasy, super grungy, and kind of dirty. And you want it to smell good as well. So this is my favorite process of making my hair look and smell clean. I actually shared this in a blog post a couple weeks ago, and that is because I ran into a friend of mine at a bar, and she gave me a big, big hug, and she was like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. Why do you smell good? Did you go to Dry Bar? You smell like you got a blowout. And I laughed, I kind of chuckled because I didn't get a blowout. I don't normally get blowouts unless I get my hair cut. And I was actually about 5 days in with a nice hairstyle. So I do this process when I really have no time to really wash it. Because when you have thick curly hair, it is a process, a lot of time. So I told her, I was like, no, it's just dry shampoo and hair perfume. And she was shook. So I went ahead and did a blog post about it. But if you don't follow my blog, I wanted to share it with my YouTube channel. So this is what I do. I always start with a dry shampoo. My absolute favorite is Ouai's Dry Shampoo Foam. It actually cleanses the scalp. It's really great for curly hair. And I was really impressed because it's actually inspired by a product that they use in the hospital for patients that can't take a shower. But Ouai made it a little bit more bougie and made it smell good. So yeah, I go ahead and use this on my hair that I want to keep styled, go throughout, really kind of rub it in the roots. And what's interesting is that it is a foam, so it's kind of like a mousse, and it kind of freaks you out because if you know mousse, that makes your hair really sticky and really gritty and really crunchy, and this one doesn't. This actually makes your hair look and smell clean. It's amazing. And I also use it on my natural curl. So let's say I just kind of want to make my hair last a little bit, freshen it up. I go ahead and use the foam in my scalp as well. I totally forgot to mention this, but after I put the dry shampoo foam in, I like to blow dry the front pieces. You can totally blow dry and style your hair after it, smooth it out a bit, or however you style it, but I only focus on the front pieces to give it a more smoother look and to straighten out the front pieces because they get a bit wavy. So then I go on with touching up my hair. I really like adding more waves to my hair, so I go ahead and do that, but then I follow up with a wave spray. And these wave sprays are my absolute favorite. I love Gizu, I love Orbe, and these smell really, really good. It's fresh and clean, so this is also gonna help conceal any grunginess, any odor that you're trying to hide with your not so fresh blowout. So then after I curl my hair, I spray Ouai's wave spray, the Orbe spray. These are all really scented, so they're really gonna help hide any stench. And if I really wanna soak up the oil, I love H&M's Potato Starch Dry Shampoo. It really adds some dryness and it actually really absorbs oil really nicely. So I highly recommend this one. I do have to note, a little goes a long way, so you really have to kind of sprinkle it in very lightly because you'll get that weird white scalp that is super annoying with old dry shampoo powder. And then once I have my hair styled and curled the way I want it, I go in with a hair perfume. And my favorite is Bal d'Afrique by Byredo. It's a bit pricey, it's 60 bucks, but I promise you it lasts. It smells amazing, and sometimes I use that instead of wearing perfume. And I think it's also a great way to try Byredo because I love Byredo perfumes. I also just bought this rose one by Diptyque, and it's really light and really fresh. So if you want like a really light crisp scent, I definitely recommend this rose one. And because my hair is already gritty and oily because of the product and the shampoo, sometimes I don't like adding more oil to my hair. So my favorite thing to use are Co's Static and Frizz Control Spray. It actually has a way of taking frizz and static out of your hair without having to add more oil. That is my process. It is a lot of product, but I promise you guys, you will smell and look like you just got a fresh new blowout when it's been about 5 days. Possibly you've worked out between those 5 days. And yeah, this is what I do to keep my hair smelling fresh and looking clean. I get so many compliments on it, so I had to share it with you guys. These are my two favorite hacks right now, all about conditioning your hair, making your hair feel really silky, not so frizzy, and making your hair look and smell good when you really need to be washing your hair. So I really hope you liked these two hacks. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have some other cool hair hacks that I need to try, please comment them below. Or if you found some that you're a little scared to try, let me know in the comments below. I will try them out for you. I will let you go, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.